and not affecting that, it should not affect what they are currently doing because most of them are schools. Sahil?
I think first of all, I'm told sign up for GlobalBox.
Yeah.
And I think otherwise, since you're already studying, I think something we've learned during our journey is the art of piloting. Means pilot is start small, test it out. So if you're passionate with respect to music, singing, I don't know, blogging, start small. You don't really have to form a legal company. You don't really have to think about bigger things. You don't have to think about a bank account. All these things will happen later on. So I think while in school, figure out your interest area and start small, maybe with a group of friends or one company, and then you'll know how fast, how big you will grow or want to grow. So I would say chase something and start small.
No, I have a different perspective on that. I would say just take your shot at it. I mean, you have, if we talk, today you have a lot of avenues to reach out to more people. So if you think, only if you think you have the right idea in place and you can really execute it, then just go about it. Because if you have it right, it won't be difficult to reach out to more people. I mean, because we have those avenues in place. So I think just go and take it out if you really believe it can work.
Mike, this could be a different perspective for you, and because since you started this now, because you as it is have a full-time job, you're a professor at the university, you was a director of School of Business, and you stepped out of that and you wanted to start something new. So you could add a different perspective for the students.
Yeah, so what I would like to say is this, and I would like everybody to take note in this room. Despite what Nikhil said, your number one priority in life is education. Write it down. Write it down. Your number one priority in life is education. Write education on a big piece of paper and put it in front of your eyes for the rest of your life. You should have like a little thing sticking, and then it should be like here. Let me tell you something. You may have money, you may have fame, you may have whatever you want. Everything can be taken away from you. The one thing that nobody can ever take away from you is what's in between your ears. What's in between your ears? Your brain, your knowledge. That is the most important thing for the rest of your lives. Everything else is secondary. Money, cars. Does that friend of yours, Ambani guy, does he have any money? I think he does.
Even health.
Was that?
Even health.
He had, yeah, but knowledge, health is paramount. Yeah, that goes without saying, right? Because you can have money and you can have knowledge. If your health is failing, then that's everything else is lost. Yeah. But for all of you guys here, I would like you to remember that number one is education. Second, to do something truly entrepreneurial in nature without impacting your current studies is very, very difficult. When Nikhil is saying take a shot at it, I'm pretty sure that he doesn't mean quit your school and let's get something done. There are very famous college non-graduates who have made it very, very big. I'm just going to give you two names.
Yeah.
One of them is deceased. His name is Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
The other famous one is our friend from Microsoft. His name is?
Bill Gates.
There you go. College dropouts. But you know what? Those are like 2 guys or 3 guys in 7-point-some odd billion people that are on the face of the planet. Yeah? Education is number one, by far. What I am presenting to you, I'm not saying this is the panacea, this is not going to cure everything, this is not a silver bullet. But what I'm presenting to you today is an idea where you don't have to quit your studies. You don't have to quit your job if you have one. All you have to do is just connect. Just build your net worth by building your network. Right? All you got to do is just connect. That's all. Nothing else. So when you're, sending messages to your friends every day, why not put at the bottom of that thing that I am a proud affiliate of GlobalBox and my affiliate number is this? Why not put it there? Go and register. It's not going to cost you anything, right? You just have it there, it's your signature. This is my signature. I'm proud to be a GlobalBox affiliate. This is my signature. That's all you have to do. And then later on, you are going to be amazed when money is going to start pouring in. Then you're going to give me a call and say, thank you, Mike. I hope so. I hope that together. This is, guys, you may not realize the gravity or the enormity of this day. This is the start of something big. I promise you. I'm passionate, I'm dedicated, I'm committed, I'm driven, more driven. You see, my friend Sahil here, he said, you should become an entrepreneur when you're in your 20s. And then he said, maybe you can do it if you're in your 30s, but if you're in your 40s, you're kind of like that, like the dinosaur that Daniel put there. But let me tell you something. I have more passion and probably more energy than most of you put together here. Because I'm committed. I know my vision, and I know that not everybody in this room is going to be buying into my vision. But those who do, you will see them wearing these white shirts, white t-shirts. Those are people who are buying into my vision. And we together, we are going to transform this world. I want to change the world. I feel ready to change the world.
Before we wrap up, one last question, Sahil. The biggest challenge you faced in startup? The biggest challenge where you thought this was impossible and you were about to give up?
I think changing people's mindsets is the biggest challenge. You might think you have a great idea, you might have amazing solutions, but when it comes to people, changing mindsets take time, and accepting this combination that we have to change mindset and it takes time is probably the biggest learning till now.
Nikhil?
You might think I'm crazy, but ever since I've co-founded my company, I've not seen a single challenge. Prior to that, for the past 6 years, every day used to be a challenge for me. I mean, day itself was a challenge, waking up was a challenge. And to be very honest, weekdays, weekends don't matter when you become an entrepreneur. And that's a great thing. I mean, even on Sundays, you're feeling like, why am I not doing anything? Let's go and do something. And that's what entrepreneurship is all about.
Challenge not from the textbook, from your global boss.
I think that one of the greatest challenges is to get people to buy into your vision. You guys both talked about changing mindsets. Changing mindsets is about conveying your vision, and it's about getting people to understand your vision. Sometimes it takes a visual aid, like this video that first time you've seen the video, you probably didn't truly understand what I meant. Second time, I hope that that ignition, that world network. So it's very important to understand that you need to change people's minds by getting them to see your vision and to understand your vision. And that's a major challenge because everybody lives in their heads. We all have priorities, we all have things to do on a daily basis. And so how do we change that attitude? Most of you who are my students, you know that every single class that I start, I put on the whiteboard, your attitude determines your altitude. How high you go in life is based on your attitude. If you have a good positive attitude, if you want to learn, if you want to accomplish things are going to come to you. There is no doubt about that. You may go through you may be faced with some challenges that at times may seem insurmountable. Nothing is insurmountable. Just death itself. But the only thing that we have to fear is fear itself. I didn't say it, it was John F. Kennedy that said it. But the only thing that you have to fear in this life is fear itself. Be fearless. Get things done. Work hard. Get it done. Be committed, be driven, be passionate. That's all I have.
Thank you so much for being here today, and I'm sure our students have a lot of learnings to take away from your entrepreneurial experiences. And I would like to thank and honor delegates, our faculty here. Can I call upon our faculty to present a token of appreciation to the panelists today? Pushkar sir, Uja sir, Amir sir, please.